Retiring early isn't about saving every penny. In fact, choosing the wrong strategy could keep you working for decades longer than necessary. Imagine a $100,000 salary and a 30-year timeline. Your goal isn't just to save money, it's to decide how quickly you want to escape the paycheck treadmill. At one end is the speedrun. Entrepreneur FIRE means building a business that can potentially explode your income. One successful company could compress 30 years of saving into 5. But the catch, your business might explode in the less exciting direction. Traditional FIRE is safer: earn well, save aggressively, invest consistently, and eventually your investments cover your lifestyle. Think 10 to 20 years, depending on how much you save. Then there's Coast FIRE. This is basically telling compound interest, you take the wheel. Save enough early, invest it, then stop aggressively saving. You can switch to a lower stress job and let your investments grow in the background. Next, Digital Nomad FIRE. Instead of only trying to increase income, you reduce the cost of living. If your lifestyle costs $60,000 at home but $30,000 somewhere cheaper, suddenly your FIRE target gets dramatically smaller. It's financial optimization with a passport. And then there's Barista FIRE. You don't completely retire. You work just enough to cover everyday expenses while investments handle the long-term stuff. Think of it like buying cheap golf passes instead of owning the entire golf course. You still work, but work doesn't control your entire life. Now we get to the long games. Dividend FIRE focuses on building investments that produce regular income. The goal is eventually letting those payouts cover your bills. Slow FIRE is even more relaxed. No extreme saving. No quitting at 35. Just steadily building wealth over decades. And finally, Fat FIRE. This is retirement with luxury on steroids. Bigger house, more travel, more restaurants, more sure, let's do it. But there's a catch: the bigger the lifestyle, the bigger the number you need before quitting. So the real FIRE spectrum isn't simply retire early or work forever. It's a choice between speed, risk, lifestyle, and how much money is actually enough. Want maximum speed? Take more risk. Want less stress? Coast or Barista FIRE. Want freedom from location? Go lower cost. Want luxury? Prepare for a much bigger target. The biggest mistake is copying someone else's FIRE strategy without asking one question. What kind of life am I actually trying to fund? Because the fastest retirement isn't necessarily the best retirement. It's the one that gives you freedom without making the journey miserable. If this changed the way you think about retiring early, subscribe. Because the next financial strategy might completely change your number.